Hey guys, welcome to episode 2 of Low Budget Filmmaking Magic, and this is Hardik Patel. In this video, we're going to discuss about the script writing or screenplay. Basically, script provides more detailed information about the characters and location and scenes and everything. Script writing is more effective and organized way to make a film, so you won't miss any part. If you have any story in your mind and if you're thinking about to make a film, but when you start filming, there are heaps of chances that you will forget what the character looks like or where the character is supposed to stand, how the scene should be, what are the real dialogues conveyed by the characters. So there are so many things you can miss if you just think about the story and if you start filming. With the script you can think about all those aspects and you can more organize and you give a more precise shape of your story. Also with the script you can improvise the story or the dialogues or the character or the location and so many things. After making some changes, after reviewing your script again and again, you will realize time has arrived. Now this is the script, I want to move on, and you will start filming. Don't be afraid of writing the script if you are a beginner filmmaker or beginner scriptwriter. If you never wrote a script, there are thousands of videos available on YouTube how to write a script. There are plenty of ways you can write a script. Like you can write a script on a piece of paper or journals or books or WordPad softwares or professional softwares like Celtx or Adobe Story or Final Draft or Movie Magic Scriptwriter. Personally, I prefer to write a script in a Celtx because Celtx is a free scriptwriting software and I become so much used to with that. With the Celtx also you can share your script with your friend or a partner and you can make changes online. In a Celtx, basically there are a couple of elements like heading, action, character, dialogues, short, parentheticals and transitions. Any story will start with the heading, so where your first scene starts. It can be house, it can be caravan, it can be garden, it can be backyard, it can be anywhere. If your character is inside of house or caravan or car or a movie or cinema or etc., then you will put a word like int, that means interior, also called inside. Then you will start int house, int car, int caravan, int cinema and so on. If your character or action takes place outside of the thing, so like external, then you will use ext, ext garden, ext car, ext backyard, ext river, ext beach and so on. After providing the heading of your scene, you will start with the action. So what happens, like an example, a guy is walking towards the house. He opens the main door and enters into the house. After the entering into the house, I will change my scene, so it will be interior house. I can give a name of that guy like Danny or Daniel or David or whatever. Once David enters into the house, he slowly walks towards the kitchen. Now in kitchen someone else is there. Jennifer suddenly realizes somebody's there. She screams. So now dialogues will start. So Jennifer, parenthetical, says shocked and says, oh, you scared me or something. So after the action, after the dialogues and characters, you can also describe the shots, what type of shots you're gonna involve in your scene. So it could be extreme close-up, it could be wide angle shot, it could be pan zoom, or it could be slider shot, or it could be bird's eye or anything. You can mention all that shots beside your character's action, so you will not forget while you are making the film, while you are shooting. Maybe possible between two scenes you have to add some transitions, like from day to night, or some time lapse, or some blur effect, or whatever. So you can add those transitions into that, and you can write specifically like I want this transition in beside, and you will not forget while you are making the film, while you are editing the film, and you will remember, okay, this shot will go like that and I'm gonna shoot like that. In most of the films you will realize 3-act structure: first act, second act and third act. First act will be like an inciting incident or just an introduction of the film, or something happens, or just a smooth description of the character or place or something. The second act is like a story. After introduction it's built up. So at the second act it goes to the midpoint of the story where everything happens, all incidents happens, why it happened, where it happened, all the questions, involvement and everything. Third act, where climax comes up and ultimately goes to the conclusion of the story. That's it. If you're a story and if you are planning to work on it, then I suggest you to start writing a script as soon as possible. If any ideas pops up in your mind and if you don't have time to write a script, I suggest you to write those ideas on a sheet, on a piece of paper, and put it in your pocket. In your spare time, when you are free, when your mind is calm, nothing to worry about, then you can start writing a script with the help of those ideas together. You may get effective ideas from your friends or whomever you share your script. You get all the ideas and make some changes according to the requirements, and maybe possible your script would be much improvised compared to the previous one. If you feel like your script looks like it will drag you out of budget, then you must have to make some changes which will not affect your story. So you can just remove unwanted parts or unwanted scenes from the script or story. Your script gives you a rough idea how long the film would be. So just imagine if you have 10 pages script, then your film would be roughly 10 to 12 minutes long. So if you are submitting your film in a film festivals which has certain requirements of a length of a film, then you can get an idea from the script itself. So just imagine if your film festival says you can't exceed more than 10 minutes, then your script must be somewhere around 8 to 10 pages. I believe I covered most of the part of the script writing. So if you still have any questions or suggestions, then please comment me in the comment box below. Please watch my other episodes of Low Budget Filmmaking Magic, which will help you to make a film in your budget. Also, please subscribe to the channel to support me and you will not miss any further videos in future. Thanks for watching. See you next time. Bye bye.